Whoopins, ass whoopins. Let's talk about that. Excuse me. Been out mowing, breathing in all that nice pollen and grass, and instead of cleaning up, I just decided to do a video. So, anyway, I'd seen this quote, meme, whatever you call it. It said, I don't remember the exact wording, but it was, what do kids not have today that we had growing up that should make a comeback? And first thought popped in my head. I started reading through the comments, and wow, a lot of people had the same idea. Ass whoopings. I thought that was pretty hilarious. Like, yeah, whoopings. Does that even exist anymore? I mean, maybe some people, depending on where you're living at and age group, generation, I don't know, but us growing up, Gen Xers, yes, we got ass whoopings. We didn't do the timeout. That's another one I've seen. The timeout generation didn't do as well as, or isn't doing as well as the ass whoop generation. It's funny stuff to me because I got my share of ass whoopings. Me and at least my, the brother under me, we got our share of ass whoopings. And the thing, I don't know if he ever did, but I got a, and I think it only happened once, but I got a whooping in school. And in school, you act a fool and whatnot. There was like 4 or 5 of us in class acting a fool. And I think it was like 4th or 5th grade. It was Mr. Holler. That was his name. I don't know his first name. But anyway, had us lined up on the wall out in the hallway. Put our hands up on the wall like, we're police interrogation or some stuff. And he'd walk by us each and give us a whack on the ass. And of course, at that, back then, they already had permission to do that stuff. And they would call your parents, and when you got home, you're going to get another whooping when you got home for being a fool in school, even though you already got whooped in school for being a fool. So, well, anyways, see that right here? That right here? Yeah, hold on. Oh, when Mom passed, thanks, Mom. When Mom passed, this is her paddle. I remember when my dad went out in the garage and carved this thing for my mom. Got a big old chunk out of the side here. It's kind of funky, but my dad went out in the garage, carved this, and sanded and made Mom a paddle for us. It says on there, it says, "This is Mom's friend. Don't you boys forget it." And then my dumbass wanted to be, if I'm going to get whooped, I wanted to look mean or cool or something. Geez, dang flies. I don't know what my thought process on it was. Put a nail hole in there so she could hang it on the wall, and you go to get whooped. So, we got our share. And Ma, you get in trouble, get home, and Mom tell you go up to your room, bend over your bed, and wait on her. You'd be up there waiting on her, and she'd come in and give you a whack. And man, you never wanted to put your hands back there because she didn't care. She'd whack your hands on there too. And never run. Oh gosh, don't run. That makes it worse. That'll, woo, especially with Dad. Nope, don't run. Don't run. But yeah, Dad would just snatch you up by the arm and smack you and give you a whack on the butt. Or he'd strike fear into you and pulling that belt out, clearing those belt loops. That it's like, oh boy, and you're every fiber in your being says run, but you didn't dare run. Oh man, or you go to the grocery store, shopping. Want this? No, we're not getting that. Throw a fit, fall on the floor? No, 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 no. You don't do that. That's not public behavior. You don't do that kind of crap. You get whooped right there, and or somebody would volunteer to whoop them for you if you didn't want to. And and even mouthing off. Your mouth off. Being a smartass or something. Pop. Get a backhand right in the lip. Just enough to wake you up and pay attention to. Okay, I messed up. That was my bad. And it was your bad because you didn't get whooped for nothing. Unless you're Foxworthy. How'd Foxworthy say that? Dad whoop them for just in case they did something. I don't know. But that was the thing, and I remember when they made it a big deal about spanking your kids. It's beating your kid. No, there's a difference between beating and spanking. I mean, one's discipline and that's just abuse. And yes, you should get in trouble for abusing your kids like that. But no, it was it was just a thing back then, and I just thought that quote was funny. What do kids don't have today that we had growing up? Something to that effect. And just the comments, ass whooping, ass whoopings, ass whooping. And that was my first thought too. Was like, yeah, dude, give him a smack on the ass, knock his crap off. So anyway, I just thought that was funny. And you guys get ass whoopings? I'm sure a lot of us got ass whoopings. So leave some comments or something. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.